Hey, welcome back. So I was gone a little bit longer than I was expecting, and some of my dilemma is a few viewers pointed out some mistakes, and they were serious mistakes, folks. And I knew better. I absolutely knew better. I knew these rules, and it was all just mental issues. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, and I really don't know the best way to fix them. So I think what I'm going to do is just explain them and keep playing, which if you're learning this game, you're going to have many of these moments. But, you know, for this being instructional, I wasn't supposed to do this. The thing that I forgot is that on December 16th, even if you have a bridge that's repaired, only one unit is allowed to cross the bridge because there's a traffic jam, basically. So these units are fine because they crossed the river. One started here and one crossed the river this way. But the part that I'm confused is I got a whole stack of units here and here, and I think maybe one of them came across because of an attack, and then maybe another came across because of a move, right? Because when we activated them, I moved them all across. So that would mean these guys are here, and what I would do is I would just put these guys back on the other side of the bridge. Unfortunately, I don't have a great spot on the other side of the bridge, so I would put them here. So they would have just moved there. So it wouldn't have been a very exciting turn for purple. I'm pretty sure I had to attack somebody here, and so in doing so, one would have come across because he gets to. And then when I activated these guys, another one would have come. So I'm going to just put these two units here and leave this situation the way it is. But then the same thing is true for blue, these guys. And this is where it gets wonky. And I'm almost tempted to start over because I want this to be a legit game, and busting out over the bridges is not, it's going to give you a huge advantage over the outcome of the game. And I know I haven't played this that much, so I can guarantee it to you, but I just feel very strongly that I cheated way too badly in doing that. So I'm going to reset the game up and we're going to start again. It's only December 17th, folks. I'm going to do it right. I don't know how to reverse this because the act of coming across and doing all of this caused these units to pop up in certain places. And that's what the problem is. But another thing I want to point out, and this one is more of just a mental flub as well, wasn't intentional, but there's this Piper unit right here. He has 3 pips on him, and I've been putting him with, well, actually he's not, I have to be careful because there's a 3 unit limit in a stack, but also a 6 pip limit in a stack. So since he has 3 pips on him, I can't have him with 2 other tanks that are 2 pips each. In this case, he's actually perfectly fine because he's just with 1 other tank. That's actually the perfect scenario for him. Another thing is that this Vonderheit has a bracket on him, and so that answers my question about whether he exerts zone of control. He does not. So he's not going to, this guy's going to be able to go 1, 2, 3 and get supply. This one can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get supply. This one can go, see, he can't go here, this guy. So these two do have supply. However, this one would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he wouldn't make it. And then this one, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do have 2 of them out of supply, but these 2 would be in. Also, somebody was pointing out that since the von der Height can't exert a zone of control, the best place to land him is actually here, because that blocks off the roads for supply. And that makes total sense. Obviously, if I would have landed him there, then this unit would have popped in down here. So there's things that would have changed. Busting through like this and having all these units just tearing through the countryside, it's a huge advantage. And I can move some of these blue units back, but I don't know how to undo things like the fact that this guy was attacked and pushed back and we took 2 victory points here. I mean, you see what I mean? We already took victory points in a way that I think was illegal. So I'm very strongly in the mindset that, hey, you know what? We only played December 16th, so let's just go back and do it again. And please accept my apologies. This is something that I really thought I was ready to get this a really crisp playthrough for you guys, and for the most part I did. In fact, this is something that I think many of you can use to really tackle this game. But because I failed to remember that one, it's a rule that's only on December 16th. So that's a big gotcha, folks. Don't forget that rule. I don't know how to fix this. And I know I've said that 30 times. I keep reiterating it because I'm just speaking as I think. I really like the way this one was shaping out too. But yeah, I'm gonna go revert this. So sit tight. We will start December 16th all over again. And thank you for your patience and thank you for watching. This will be another part 1. I will go back to part 1. I will not be doing, well, you know what? I put so much rules instruction into these first couple videos. I don't want to go through it again. It's exhausting, to be quite honest with you, to try to have to explain everything again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reset to December 16th, and we're just going to continue this series. How about that? So that's it. I'm going to reset, and we'll continue this series, and hopefully it won't confuse too many people to see us back at December 16th again. But if you're watching straight through, hopefully you'll catch this particular video and understand what's happening. And once again, I can keep playing. I really can. I mean, it's not like this game is going to just fold over and die, but I want to see if I can really win. And this is going to be a giant asterisk if I continue. So, all right, I'm going to shut up and get this uploaded, and I will see you guys. Oh, it'll probably take me 30 minutes just because I want to make sure everything's right. It shouldn't be that bad because most of the stuff is already set up. But anyways, I'll figure it out, and I'll see you in a few.